Good morning, students. So take down the next side heading, that is past adjustments or adjustments in closed accounts. So what happens in case when the partnership firm is closed at the end of the year? We see that there have been some errors or omission of few of the entries. What can be the omission? They can be omission of interest on drawings, interest on capital. They can be omission that a salary is not paid to a partner, or they can be an error that the profit sharing ratio was changed. So in such cases, what would we do? So in such cases, instead of altering the closed accounts and the signed balance sheet, rectification of adjustment is made at the beginning of the year. So if they see that there is some error, what would they do? They will just not sign the closed balance sheet. They will do rectification in the beginning of the next year. That is, say if they have detected errors on 31/3, they will be doing all the rectification on 1/4. They are not just closing the accounts. So there can be two ways in which the omissions can be rectified. It can be by passing the right entry and rectifying the error, or by passing separate adjustment error for each error and omission. So you all have written the side heading past adjustment or adjustment in closed account. In the next line, write down, sometimes after the accounts of the partnership deed have been closed, it is discovered that there have been some errors or omission in the accounts. After that, next line, in such cases, instead of altering the closed account and the signed balance sheet, rectification of adjustment is made at the beginning of the next year. Next line, these error or omission may be rectified in two ways. First one, by passing a single adjustment entry with the net effect of the errors and omission. Second, by passing separate adjustment entries for each error and omission. After that, leave a line. Write down first one, when a single adjustment entry is passed. So in today's class, we will be seeing how would we rectify the errors when a single adjustment entry is passed. So let's take down illustration 42. A, B, C, D are equal partners in a firm. Their capitals were 50,000, 30,000, 25,000 and 15,000. After closing the accounts for the year ended 31st March, it was discovered that according to the partnership deed, interest per annum on partners' capital was not provided before distribution of profit. It was agreed among the partners to make the adjusting entry at the beginning of next year rather than alter the balance sheet. Pass the necessary journal entry assuming that the capitals are not fixed. So in this case, it is not fixed capital account but fluctuating capital account. So in such type of problem, whatever part has been omitted, we would be calculating that part first. So in this case, they have omitted interest on capital. So first we will calculate the total amount of interest on capital for A, B, C and D. So write down calculation of interest on capital. We have four partners. So for A it is 50,000 into 10 by 100. Why 50,000? Because his capital is 50,000. So we get 5,000. For B it is 30,000 into 10 by 100. That is 3,000. For C it is 25,000 into 10 by 100. That is 2,500. And for D it is 15,000 into 10 by 100, which is 1,500. So we need to total A, B, C, D. So we need to total the total interest on capital. It is 12,000. So this 12,000 had to be written in a profit and loss account to get the net profit. But last year they had omitted this interest on capital. So what had happened? The profit was reduced of the previous year. So this 12,000 which was a loss suffered to the firm will be shared among all the 4 partners in their profit sharing ratio. What is their profit sharing ratio? So in the problem they have not given us the profit sharing ratio. So it will be shared among the partners equally. That is 1:1:1:1. So in the next line write down this amount of rupees 12,000 is an item of expense for the firm, but this has not been recorded on the debit side of profit and loss appropriation account of the previous year. Full stop. As such, the profit of the previous year will be reduced by this amount. Full stop. Hence, this loss will be shared by the partners in their profit sharing ratio. Full stop. This loss should be debited to their respective capital account, and interest on capital which they are entitled should be credited to their capital accounts. So first thing we would be doing after calculating the interest is draw a table which shows the adjustments. Table showing adjustment. So we'll be having 6 columns, that is particulars, 4 partners name, that is A, B, C, D, and total. So first we will be writing whatever thing has been omitted would be written at the beginning. So what has been omitted? Interest on capital. Interest on capital is debit or credit? It is credit. What is the journal entry? Profit and loss appropriation account to interest on capital account. So what is it? 5,000, 3,000, 2,500, 1,500. Total is 12,000. So the loss 12,000 now will be divided among the partners in the profit sharing ratio. So next we will write division of rupees 12,000 in profit sharing ratio. 1:1:1:1. So 12,000 into 1/4. It is 3,000 each. Last we will be writing a difference. So interest on capital is 5,000 and the loss suffered by A is 3,000. So how much is remaining? 2,000. So this is a credit balance. Next 3,000 minus 3,000 will be nil. 2,500 minus 3,500. So this will be debit. 1,500 minus 3,000. 1,500. So this will also be debit and this will be nil. So we have done a table showing all the adjustments. Next we will be writing necessary adjustment entry can be passed as follows. So the actual interest on capital was this amount, but because they had omitted it, our profit has been reduced by 12,000 previously. So this 12,000 will be divided among 3 partners. So out of 5,000 interest on capital which A had to receive, he will suffer a loss of 3,000. So he will receive a 2,000 interest on capital. And C and D will have a reduction in their capital. So write down journal entry. We have date, particulars, LF, debit, credit. So we are going to just rectify the journal entry which was omitted previously. So in this case, when there is a debit balance or a credit balance, whenever there is a omission of a particular entry, all we would be doing is whichever partner has to repay it, it will be debited to their capital account, and whichever has to earn it, it would be credited to their capital account. So in this problem, C and D have to have a debit balance of 500 and 1500. So it will be debited to their capital account, whereas A's will be credited to his capital account. So on 1st April 2019, C's capital account debited. How much is it? 500. D's capital account debited 1500 to A's capital account 2000. Narration will be adjustment in respect of interest on capital omitted in previous year's account. So in the past adjustments, what we'll do first, whichever thing has been omitted, we would show a table which will show the adjustment. After that, we'll pass a rectifying entry. Next, let's go to illustration 43. The partners of the firm, Alia, Bhanu and Chand, distributed the profits for the year ended 31st March 2017, rupees 80,000 in the ratio 3:3:2 without providing for the following adjustment. Alia and Chand were entitled to a salary of 1500 per month. Bhanu was entitled for a salary of 4000 per annum. Past necessary journal entries. So in this case, previously they had skipped the salary of the partners. So first we will show a table showing adjustments and then we will rectify the journal entry. So first we'll draw a table showing adjustment, particulars, then we have three partners, that is Alia, Bhanu, Chand, and total column. So first thing, it is salary. It is a credit balance. So for Alia it is 1500 each month. So 1500 into 12, that is 18,000. For Bhanu it is 4000 per annum. And for Chand it is again 1500 per month. So it is again 18,000. So total we get 40,000. Next we have division of 40,000 in the ratio. What is the profit sharing ratio? 3:3:2. So for Alia it is 40,000 into 3 by 8, that is 15,000. For Bhanu it is 40,000 into 3 by 8, 15,000. And for Chand it is 40,000 into 2 by 8, it is 10,000. Then we have is the difference, 3,000, this will be a credit balance, 11,000 debit balance, and 18,000 minus 10,000, 8,000 also will be a credit balance. Next we need to pass a rectifying journal entry. We will be having columns date, particulars, LF, debit and credit. So the date will be 1st April 2017. What will be debited? Bhanu is debited. So Bhanu's capital account debited 11,000 to Alia's capital account. How much is it? 3,000 to Chance capital account 8,000. So in bracket you will be writing adjustment for omission of partners' salaries. So that's all for today. We shall continue the remaining topics in the next class. Thank you.